Hey guys, I just got a call in the middle of my video. I was getting a good point on there. I'm going to continue that one for part 3 and part 4 are connected. I was talking about cognitive dissonance and how this program, along with other programs, it's a major thing. Cognitive dissonance. The more that they layer complication onto a situation, so they've layered a lot of complication. And there's one light, white car right there. They've layered so much complication on top of my situation. I've seen it in the microcosm. They've added, they're targeting me with directed energy weapons. I'm getting hurt, so they're hurting my brain, my spine, and the nerves around my head, my chest, my organs. Slowly soft kill. Then they add in synthetic telepathy, phrasing, and stuff like that. And they try and layer that in, so like if I'm hurt, they'll add in like bad phrases that I'm not even thinking anything because I'm so hurt. But then they're putting in synthetic telepathy, bad phrases. They'll put in the nice lady's voice, and then there will be a phrase attached to that. So it's layers and layers of complication while they're torturing me, and it creates a cognitive dissonance in myself. I'm like, this is so complicated. I don't care. I don't even care anymore. It's hard to care because it's so complicated. So much stuff on top of me. That's on a macrocosm. This gang stalking. Then you go out. There's one like cars everywhere. There's people who don't know that your family's being hurt, and they're participating for money, and you're just like, wow, they want to create that cognitive dissonance. Because then they can use that. They can use cognitive dissonance. And there's another one light truck with a trailer. Empty trailers. You see the empty trailers? I like empty trailers. But that cognitive dissonance they can use. The people higher up who really have no respect for us and are just trying to kind of use us as a resource, get us to fight each other, kind of further this agenda, depopulation agenda. There is a depopulation agenda, and this is one little vein of it. The gang stalking program. And the better that they can make us cognitively dissonant to somebody says good and evil, and somebody doesn't respond to that because they don't know what that means anymore, the more they can use you. So there is a good and evil, and I just wanted to kind of make that point. Agenda 21 and stuff like that. We need to start looking that up. And the more that they press down on our economy, and that this gang stalking presses down on our economy, a few people get some cars and some houses. There's one light truck right there. The more that a few people get their, they get their new cars and their additions to their house, or their salary for doing this stuff to other human beings, it'll destroy the economy for the larger portion of our society, destroy the middle class, and create a huge lower class. And this is gonna happen. I mean, they're gonna do it if we don't stop programs like these. But I'm afraid that the gang stalking program isn't the only thing they have in action to do this. And I guess that's the point I wanted to make on this kind of getting vehicular stalking and making this video, is cognitive dissonance is very important on the microcosm of destroying a target like me or you. Cognitive dissonance, putting so much on us that you can't take it. And most people just, they either go crazy or they do. And there's a one light white truck, and there's a one light truck coming up. So many of them, and they know I'm on camera. They were heating up my phone earlier. And then an 877 number called in the middle of it, which I don't recognize. There's one light SUV right there. And so just be aware of that. It's a microcosm and a macrocosm. Microcosm on us, there's so much, and it's so complicated, and they put so much on top of it. And that's what these people, it kind of goes back to, if you tell somebody you're being hit with directed energy weapons, they might not believe in that, because that's a little bit too much. That's too much to believe, but they might believe you're being surveilled because you think you're being hit by directed energy weapons, and so then they'll do a little bit of gang stalking not believing that huge layer that there are directed energy weapons involved. And hey, you know, this guy thinks he's being hit with directed energy weapons. All we need you to do in your apartment is move some stuff around, make it sound like you're moving around some directed energy weapons. And then when they get that person to do that, you know, then they kind of come in with the remote weapons, and they make you think that somebody's up above you. Now, I'm not saying that's what's going on with me. It's just a thought of what might be going on. I'm not exactly sure. I just know that I am being hit with directed energy weapons. Remotely, definitely. You know, if there are people around me, they've played it very well to where I'm very confused about it. But they're doing something up there. They're doing something up there. I'm not sure if it has to do with having weapons placed on me. But when I go to the bathroom, you know, somebody's pouring stuff down the pipes. It's not V2K. So somebody is in action above me. You know, I'm just not sure how in depth they are. And so I just wanted to kind of go into that, I guess, this little spiel on cognitive dissonance. It's very, very important to get people to do this kind of stuff to each other. You know, I saw one light car this morning, and it was about 8:45. It looked like two older black ladies going to church, and they had one light car. They had a car on, and they were gang stalking on their way to church. Now, this doesn't mean they're evil. This means they have been told such a lie, and they think that they are fighting terrorism. They think on the way to church, they're driving by and gang stalking some bad terrorist guy or some sexual deviant or something like that, or who knows what they think about me. But a whole lot of cognitive dissonance goes in there. People who, the world is too complicated, it's too scary, so they just have to listen to authority figures. They just have to listen to the people who are talking to them from above. And we should really be doing that. We should be listening to God right now. We should be letting him fight the battles. I saw Mr. Joe Lilly. I don't know how he's been making videos for so long, and I look up targeted individuals every day, and I have never seen one of his videos. And I think that somehow, however YouTube works, or my stalking has worked, they kept me from seeing those videos. But because I'd never seen one of them. I didn't even know about him. He contacted me on Facebook, and I plan on really getting in touch with him. He's got a great message. Look up Joe Lilly's message. He's a very, very strong Christian, and I will definitely be contacting him to get help. And I hope I can help him in certain ways. But I've got targeted individuals in my city that are really strong. They're strong in their faith. This guy, incredible. Just incredible. I want him on my side. I want him on my team. I know he won't mind. Because he gets way more views than me. I don't know how I didn't find his videos. Because I look up target individuals. All these, 3 years, I guess, of knowing what I was involved in, and then looking for videos. I haven't, and he puts targeted individual at the beginning of his videos. So now I'm looking up, I find them all, but I haven't found them for 3 years. And I've seen some of them as far back as April of this year. Maybe he just started putting them out in 2016, a lot of them. He hadn't been putting out a lot of them yet. I'm not sure, but check out his videos. They have a lot of, he's a great guy, and he really amped me up yesterday, because I was in a real bad place. And I've kept my faith the whole time, but watching him, I know I have a lot of work to do. I've been trying to do it on my own, saying I have faith, and just trying to do it with all my little devices, which do help. But this is something we need spiritual help. We need miracles from our Creator with this kind of stuff, because it's so powerful. There's a bunch of people doing it, and we just can't we can't rely on any little thing that we can do to defend this stuff. And our Creator is with us. God is with us. For me, Jesus Christ is with me. So I don't think he'll mind. I'm gonna call him this week. you know, and really, and just start, you know, start getting together, maybe having lunch and talking about what we can do. Because you know, you know, he even goes out and he protests on the street, and that's something that I want to do. So I don't know. It's really like I'm seeing a lot of target individuals. My point there is I'm seeing a lot of target individuals in my city. I can't believe I didn't see them, a lot of them, till now. And I wonder if that's on purpose. Like, because I've never seen one of his YouTube videos till the other day, and that was after he contacted me on Facebook. So I don't know how that happened. It's very strange. But these people, you know, they have a lot of, you know, they use technology, and you know, I don't know how they can shuffle those YouTube videos, or I don't know. It's really weird. But anyway, a lot of hope here in Baton Rouge, in Louisiana. You know, they're hitting me hard. It is that mind direction. They're using a lot of remote neural monitoring, and they dump a lot of stuff on us. You know, so that we can become cognitively dissonant, and just put so much stuff on top of everything, you know, in a microcosm and a macrocosm, that everybody's too tired. They're too tired to really fight the really important things, to fight for the really important things. They've just got to go to work, and they're tired. And so we've got to watch out for that, because there is ultimate good and there is ultimate evil in the world. And so we can never forget that, no matter how complicated things get. Alright guys, so this will be kind of the end. I'm trying to find somewhere to get something to eat. Thinking I should maybe just go to the supermarket. I don't know, I might just pick something up. But at the end of this video, so look at Joe Lilly's videos. He's somebody who lives in the same area as me. A lot of times he's going down the same streets when he's getting vehicular stalking. Really got to get in contact with him. I've talked to him like over Facebook. We got to get together, and I know another target individual who lives in the city. I also do want to you know, tell y'all about voice gang stalking. It's like capital voice and then space capital gang stalking without any spaces. She's a young lady who, you know, she has a lot of opinions about the New World Order. She has some very, very concrete coping mechanisms and good stories, you know, not only for younger women who are going through this and older women who are going through this, also guys, but especially for some of the younger women going through this. I think her channel is very important. And there's a lot of channels like that. That's just one I've been listening to right now, or yeah, I guess listening to, watching. And I'll try and give y'all some other good channels. There's a lot of good, you know, TIs making videos. It's exponentially increasing. So we got to keep doing that. Keep putting pressure on that social media, on Facebook. There's a state police right there. You know, and then and climb up through local media like David Voigt's, eventually to mainstream media where it's not negative in the mainstream media like the New York Times. But we're definitely getting there. You know, I'm struggling because they're hitting me really hard, and I'm defending with my you know, with my electronic defenses, my passive defenses. But you know, I need a boost. I need a boost in my faith. I'll never stop believing in God or anything, but I gotta get into that. And I've just had a lot of signs, and especially watching Mr. Joe. You know, just you know, it's almost a sign of you know, Jesus kind of grabbed my face and saying, "Listen, you gotta get close to us so we can help you." You know, because I do, but I need to do it every day. I need to get close to my faith. That's one thing that's that maybe I haven't noticed that they've been affecting, and I don't think they can if I do it right. Alright guys, I love y'all. God is definitely behind us. We're walking through those waters. We're walking through those waters. We see them on our side, and we're about to get to the other side. I promise. I promise. You know, so hang in there, guys. Hang in there. Look for your spiritual power. you know, and pray every day. Get up and